Okay, just taking a bit of a detour on the way home today, coming through Shelley, quite a nice area this one, a bit of the Swan River down here. Riding the Honda Forza 300 today. It's just a nice stooge mobile. See, at the moment I filled up probably 5-6 k's ago, and I'm getting about 3.3 litres per 100 kilometres. So this has an 11.6 litre tank. So it's getting well over 300 kilometres if you're driving steadily. On the open road it tends to use a little bit more than 3.3, but so it's a great little vehicle for around town. I have taken it on a couple of longer trips, but as I say, it's more suited for around town. It will get up to about 150 kilometres an hour, but she's revving at about 7,500 revs when she's up at that sort of speed, or around about the 120. She's at 7,000 revs. So it's not really suited for open road work. It's more just for around town. Very comfortable to ride. I've got a top box on the back. Between that and the underseat storage, I could fit about 8 shopping bags in there. So, someone sort of just looking to do a bit of shopping for themselves, or maybe themselves and a partner, it's got plenty of space. It rides very nicely, it's responsive when you turn the throttle, pretty much instant. And the fact that it's so good on fuel is just an added bonus. This was actually my first bike, as I've said before. When I first started riding, I said to the wife, yep, that'll do me for 20 years. A little did I know, less than 2 years later, I've actually got 7 other bikes, or 6 other bikes, sorry, plus this one. Shelley is a very nice part of the Perth metro area. As you can see, there's some nice houses along here. Nice riverside grassland. It's great for picnics and that. And good for kayaking and that too, because the water's pretty calm around this area. It's a nice little road to push bike along to. Got that cycle path on the right there. Just a relaxing ride, most of it's fairly flat. So, as I say, it's great just to take the kids down, or bring the kids down here, take them for a ride around the river. Takes us up through Shelley and then up into Riverton. Prices around this area for those ones on the right, you're probably looking at a couple of $1 million Australian, maybe a little bit more. Haven't sort of priced any land up around this area for quite some time. Used to be one of our favourite sort of go-to places as teenagers. You can see the bridge through those trees maybe. When that was first done, we used to get on that bridge and do bombies into the water underneath. It was going back about 35 years ago. So it's quite a nice area through here, and the price reflects that. You get a lot of people walking their dogs, walking for a bit of exercise, etc. And you get a bit of boating in here. Fishing's not that crash hot. You do catch a few bits and pieces, but mainly it's blowies and that these days. Sometimes, oh, you will get a bit of bream, a bit of bream around this way. That's the bridge, as I say. We used to jump off that as children or teenagers, ride our bikes down there and do bombies. It's the ultra cool thing to do in those days. But before you had PlayStations, Xboxes, etc, etc. Always out playing cricket or football, or Australian rules football that is, also soccer, a little bit of basketball, but mainly cricket, and AFL was the larger sports when I was growing up around the Perth area. Eastern states of Australia is very much into their rugby, but the West Australia side definitely, and also Victoria's AFL. If you get a chance to have a look at a game of AFL on YouTube or on the television or whatever, have a gander at it. It's definitely worth a gander. Okay, and that's a bit of a ride through Shelley and Riverton. Thank you very much for joining, and as I say, please subscribe. We'll be doing a trip around Australia at the end of the year, and I'll be putting up a number of posts each day. So I'd like to take the opportunity to show as many people as I can a bit of the Australia ride. We'll be doing 15,000 Ks in 24 days. Thank you very much.